Good evening, wanderers of the unseen path. This is AM Radio Stories. My name is 11th Journey, and I'll be your guide through these fleeting waves. Tonight, I hold a letter that challenges everything we believe about the nature of existence itself. It arrives with no postmark, no explanation, no context, save the hum that carried it across distances that cannot be measured in miles or years. It is a letter from Thomas, who died on a battlefield over a century ago, yet whose words now rest in my hands. Some would call this impossible, but those who have followed Margaret's journey, who have felt the pull of love across time itself, will understand. The impossible is simply love wearing a disguise we have not yet learned to recognize. The letter reads,
My dearest Margaret, I do not know if you will ever hear this. I do not know if these words will reach you, or if they will slip between the cracks of existence, like so many forgotten dreams. But I must write them. I must try. I woke in a station, a place between. There is no time here, only waiting. The air is thick with the echoes of voices that do not belong to me. I do not know how long I have stood beneath this flickering light, watching trains arrive and depart to destinations unknown. At first, I thought I was waiting for something, for someone, but I did not know who. Then I heard you. Your voice came not as sound, but as feeling, as warmth in a place that knows no warmth. I did not remember the war. I did not remember the moment my body fell to the earth, or the way the world slipped away from me. But I remembered you. I remembered the autumn light in your hair, the sound of your laugh, soft and unguarded, the way your hand always found mine, as if drawn by something beyond the physical, the way you would hum while tending the roses, thinking no one could hear you. But I always could, Margaret, even from across the garden, even from across whatever this is. I could always hear you. I remembered our love, Margaret, and I remembered that I never answered you. And for that, I am sorry. I am sorry I left you to wait. I am sorry I let my promises become ghosts in your heart. I am sorry that you stood in the crowd, looking for me, even when you knew I would not be there. But Margaret, you were never waiting alone. I have been here, though I did not know it. I have been here, reaching for something I could not name. And now, I understand. You have lived a life without me, but not without love. You have carried my name in the quiet of your days, not as a weight, but as something gentle. And for that, I thank you. And now, I wait for you. Not in sorrow, not in longing, but in certainty. Because time does not move here, and love does not fade here. When you arrive, I will be standing at the garden gate, and this time, Margaret, I will not make you wait. Yours always, Thomas.
Thomas writes from a place between not heaven, not earth, but somewhere that love itself seems to have built. A station with no schedule, no destination, only the quiet fact of waiting. He speaks only of forgetting, and then of remembering. And what brought him back was not God, not judgment. It was Margaret's voice, reaching him as warmth in a place that knows no warmth. The mystic Ibn Arabi wrote of love as the force that drives the cosmos itself. I have always found that beautiful but abstract, until tonight. Thomas's letter makes it concrete. Love drove Margaret to write letters for decades into silence. Love drove Thomas to remember, across death itself, the sound of her humming in the garden. And love built a station between worlds where a man could stand and wait with certainty for the only person who ever mattered. And so, dear wanderers, we reach the end of Margaret and Thomas's journey. Yet it is not an ending, but a transformation. I will be here again, as I always am, when the hum returns and threads of time weave us closer still. Until then, trust that no true connection is ever lost, for the journey is never truly done.